Well, maybe we're not cursed. Maybe Spencers are just expecting too much.
Not me. I expect nothing. I am worried that Maya expects more than I can give her.
What makes you so sure you can't give Maya what she needs?
Spencer, remember? It won't last.
Well, at least I can tell myself heartbreak is genetic. Thank you guys for so much brotherly support.
Anytime.
Man, I know Lulu's hurting, but the fact is Dante's crazy about her.
Sometimes it's easier to bail than invest too much.
Yeah, I hope that he can convince her to change her mind, because I think they're great.
Hi. Have you guys seen Lulu?
Yeah, you just missed her.
Oh, I know Lulu is heartbroken, but I have my own problems too. I mean, Kate has been calling, yelling at me all day from Manhattan. I can't just tell her Lulu is useless, even though that's true. I've been having to handle one catastrophe after another. Now Fetty's not even speaking to me, and I really need Lulu to talk to him and convince him that teal is not the new black. At least not in our magazine. That was so last decade.
Bro, you just missed her.
Just 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Hello? Luke! Hey, I'm with Lucky and Ethan. Oh, okay, I'm listening. Well, I mean, yeah, I could try, but Kate is really particular about the pieces. No, sure. Yeah, like I said, I will give it a shot, but Kate... Yes, it is absolutely worth a try. Okay, thanks, Luke, but that was weird.
Yeah, I was curious.
Yeah.
Well, Luke just called and said that he has a friend who designs costume jewelry, and he promised he would get them a feature in Crimson Magazine. I mean, it's really nice that Luke's trying to help out a friend, but when exactly did he become a jewelry importer?
You know how Luke is. He's always looking for some new creative venture.
Yeah, but fashion is not your father's forte. I just hope he doesn't expect too much. Kate is very particular. Although he did say that only a trained jeweler would be able to tell the difference between the stuff he's sending and real diamonds.
All he asked you to do is arrange for the shipment, right?
I should have asked him to send pictures. Oh, I do not need Kate questioning my taste. Damn it, why did Luke ask me to do this?
Hey, how's it going?
It's an ambush at my workplace. Feels like one step removed from stalking.
Well, I hate to tell you, but I've been coming to Jake's most of my adult life. If it makes you feel better, I can go somewhere else, though. On one condition, that you're honest with me. Tell me why you felt the sudden need to run away.
I told you. I don't want to be a bystander when this life you lead catches up to you.
I have a sudden compulsion to tell the truth.
Usually when I get that feeling, I just focus on work or get a mani-pedi and it goes away.
I've come to appreciate your fluid moral code, Maxie.
You think I'd be disloyal?
Oh, no. I think Maxie deserves full disclosure.
Stop speaking in riddles and just tell me.
When you sign for that shipment, you'll be helping Luke smuggle stolen diamonds.
All right, thanks, Dr. Lee. Did you see Abby?
Yeah. Actually, I almost shot her ex-boyfriend.
What happened?
Doesn't matter. I handled it, but I told him that I would kill him if I saw him near Abby again. Has she even talked to you about this guy at all?
Oh, no, I mean, not really. I did know that she had an ex-boyfriend, but I thought he was in the past. I had no idea he was still around.
Yeah, I'm not sure Abby knew either.
Jason, you have no idea what that's like. I mean, do you think you're out of a bad situation and you've put your past behind you, you've become a different person, then all of a sudden your past shows up and literally hits you in the face.
Yeah, well, Abby thinks this thing with her ex is another reason she shouldn't be with Michael.
Oh, I wish you could see how good she is for him.
I mean, I guess if Abby wants to break it off, I can't tell her not to,
Did you tell Abby that Michael needs her?
Yeah, I told her that she should tell Michael the truth. But maybe I'm putting what I felt onto Michael because I hated it when someone tried to decide what I could handle or what I should understand. I just wanted to choose for myself. If I shot somebody, if I went to prison, if I had to live on the street, at least I could own it. I was living the life I wanted to, not the life that someone else picked for me.
No, I mean, I get it. You make a choice and Well, you have to live with the consequences. Hey.
Hey. I'm glad you called.
I was just thinking about, the way that we left things. I haven't been fair.
I've been thinking a lot, too. About what you do. You have sex with guys from...
Look, Michael, I want to
Just let me finish, please. That doesn't change the way I feel about you, Abby. You are beautiful and kind and smart. And not just intelligent. I mean, you are really intelligent. But you're smart about people. You help me to realize what's important to me, what I want. And that's you, Abby. You remember when you told me, just because you hate where you are now, doesn't mean you have to throw your whole future away.
Yeah.
Well, I hate that you have to sell yourself. But that doesn't mean that we have to stop being friends. Abby, I'm asking you to not give up on me.
Michael, I'm not giving up on you. You're the one who has to give up on me.
You are the first person associated with Mr. Corinthos who hasn't launched into a defense of the detective and Brenda Barrett. Do you have reason to believe they haven't been fully forthcoming?
All I'm saying is demand your money up front and cash the check. When that wedding day rolls around, Sonny won't want to pay anyone to defend Dante and Brenda.
Oh, Kate, I cannot deal with you right now. I told them that all the packages should be delivered to the office.
Good evening, miss. I was hoping you'd care to join me at the opera.
I'm busy.
Well, this won't take but a moment of your time.
I'm not going to the opera tonight.
Well, that's good, because the tickets are for Friday.
I'm not going Friday. Why are you dressed like that?
I'm just excited about Friday. Look, what I have to tell you is too important for a pair of jeans and a t-shirt.
I don't want to hear it.
I love you, Lulu. You're the sole owner of my heart.
It's not fair.
You wanted honesty, right? That's the whole truth and nothing but. I love you, and I always will.
You can't stand there and be wonderful and handsome. You're not making this easy. You're making it hard.
Forget hard. I'm trying to make it damn near impossible for you to give up on us.
There is no us. It turns out there never was.
Mrs. Jacks, if you are in possession of any information my clients have withheld from
You're a
me-
lawyer. Do your own homework.
Oh, believe me, I have a good lay of the land. Mr. Corinthos and Miss Barrett made a single unsuccessful attempt at matrimony and then were estranged for several years. Clearly a volatile relationship.
Try delusional.
I was under the impression that your marriage to Mr. Corinthos ended amicably.
It did. The dust has settled and we're friends.
Sonny and Brenda both seem to be heavily invested in going forward with this wedding.
Things changed.
Would you care to elaborate?
No. I thought you were here for my signature.
I hope I haven't wasted too much of your valuable time.
I'll only deal with Diane.
Well, if that is your decision.
It is.
What are you talking about exactly?
Okay. I guess, the baby has been on my mind lately. I mean, after the visit with Jake and considering everything that's been going on with Michael, I've really been thinking about it. You know, sometimes I'll see a couple and they'll have a baby and I'll think to myself, like, I really left that.
Sometimes you still miss what you can't have.
Yeah, sometimes. But then I think about everything that I do have, and then I really think about how lucky I really am. Because Jason, you know, 6 months ago you were in jail, and I was getting ready to frame a federal judge for improper conduct.
I can't tell you how happy I am that you didn't do that.
Yeah, me too.
You know, when I was in prison, I knew I had you waiting for me. I can't tell you what that means. This prison's not good. You wake up every day knowing that you're gonna have to fight for your life, and if you do, you could get stuck there even longer. All I could think about is what it was doing to Michael.
No, I was worried about Michael too. But he has turned into an amazing man. Almost as amazing as you.